stress a lot faster. I'm not saying that when you have strong faith and really you're not going to feel any negative feelings or anything, because you will. But what you do is you trust yourself more. You trust yourself more on how to respond to it. You're a lot more calm, a lot less reactive, and that just improves everything in your life. So the second thing that's going to de-stress your life and disarm your life from all the negative things out there that are outside of you that you cannot control. Because this is all, faith and forgiveness is all about deciding that you are going to take responsibility for you. You can only control you. And when you do that, everything changes. It really transforms. And a part of it I just can't explain because it's so deep. It's so powerful. But forgiveness, in addition to faith, you must choose to forgive whatever you've been through. And this is one of the things where I really can relate to people, a lot of people in a lot of different situations because of a lot of the things that I've been through. So that's one of the blessings when I look back on all the things I had to go through, is that and the once you do forgive and your faith gets stronger, you really can relate to them in a way and help them. It's really important part of being on this earth is being really able to relate to people. So forgive. Decide to become a forgiving human being. And what does forgive mean? It means to stop feeling angry or resentful towards somebody for an offense or a flaw or a mistake or a violation. Bitterness and resentment and anger and shame, they're all tied together, okay? It's very poisonous to every area of your life and your attitude towards others, your ability to trust yourself and others. It will keep you stuck. It will keep you in a place where you don't belong. It will keep you in fear. It will keep you feeling so negative. It will keep you in negative, unhealthy cycles of behavior, and it affects everybody around you. It's truly, bitterness and not forgiving. It's really a heavy, dark energy that will block blessings and success and creativity and moving forward. It weakens your brain. It weakens your immune system. And it really is just such a stressful, toxic emotion. So, forgiveness is something that I really encourage you to start working on, like really soon. It'll change your life. It'll transform your life. So with that being said, so how to de-stress and detoxify your life, how to disarm the fear and the doubt and the judgment so you really can create, success in your life and in your health and your relationships. I believe success is success. There's a lot of areas. Everything is connected. So you can't just, focusing on success on one area of your life, but not the others. That doesn't really work. That's not something that I really believe in, that, success is important in just one area. I believe it's important in all areas: health, relationships, spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. So so number one is how to really de-stress and detoxify your life and disarm that fear and that judgment is number one. This is huge. Take full ownership of where you're at, right now. Whatever you're going through, whatever frustrations you have, whatever people you're dealing with. I don't care what it is. And you're probably like, oh, no, Toby. Mm-mm. But I promise you, if you take full ownership and start taking responsibility for your life and for everything in your life, okay? Because whatever, and you might have you've heard this before, but whatever you're going through right now, you participated in it. You invited it in. And you may not agree with me, but you've got to start there. You've got to start taking responsibility for everything. I mean, stop avoiding, stop pretending that you don't know, stop choosing not to know, stop blaming, complaining, making excuses. If you have something you need to deal with in your life right now, please face it. I encourage you to face it. Whatever it is, face it. Whether it's business, personal relationship, whether it's your health. If you're having a physical symptom, go to the doctor, get checked. If there's somebody at your work, just face it. Whatever it is, conflict, confront it with, whether it's with the person, whatever a challenge is, and adversity, criticism from others you're dealing with. If it's depression, if you're feeling down, confront it, face it, take full responsibility for it. And that's not easy. If you're feeling pain and sadness and grief, face it. Don't repress it. It will make you sick. It will block so many areas of your life. If you've had some bad experiences, some traumatic events, don't sit around and just think about it and dwell in it. Confront it, because if you don't, it's going to manifest in so many areas of your life beyond what I can even explain today with the time that I have. That's a whole nother podcast. But it will cause problems, I assure you, with your productivity in your life, your business. It can make a negative impact on your health. It's simply one of the biggest unhealthy distractions, I believe, is when we avoid and we don't face things and we repress them. It affects every area of your life. So that's really something you got to open your mind to and, take baby steps into. It's not easy. It is a lot of work, but it is so worth it. And number two, in addition to taking responsibility and taking full ownership where you're at, consistently, anything. You have a bad day, take ownership. Take full responsibility for it. Do something about it. Two is forgiveness. Is to become a thriving, forgiving human being. Maybe some of you don't even have a clue on how to forgive and let go of the mistakes and, the failures and the hurts and the wrongdoings, and maybe you made a bad decision, or big or small. Some are holding on to hurts from 20 or 30 years ago, but this forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is a life-changing decision you can make starting right now, right this very minute, and it will start eliminating and releasing so much stress out of your life. It will start bringing so much clarity and relief and positive energy and peace immediately. And I do want to let you know that forgiveness is a process. It's not an overnight thing that just everything in your life just all of a sudden gets better. You're still going to have challenges, but with a forgiving attitude and mindset, it's pretty powerful. And you must trust the process. You've got to work through it with someone you trust, because it's not going to be easy. It will be uncomfortable and can be painful. But it's so worth it. Just look at it. Look at it like, when it comes to starting the journey of forgiveness, you've got to look at it as this huge investment that has a really long-term effect. And I really believe everybody deserves how to learn how to forgive. Like I said, it's going to be hard. It's going to be emotional. But be okay with that. Be okay with that. Wouldn't you rather feel emotional and feel some pain through forgiving that's going to have such a long-term positive effect over your life, instead of holding on to bitterness and anger and it affecting all your relationships, your business, and your health, and making you sick? Bitterness for the rest of your life will destroy you, a little part of you every single day. And it's not good for your self-esteem. It's not good for your self-confidence. And people feel it. It's an energy people can feel. So I really, really encourage you to embrace that discomfort and learn from it. Let it strengthen you and grow you. Forgiveness does not one bit require the person you're forgiving's participation, okay? Has nothing to do with that. They do not, and they should not even be a part of this process. They don't have to be a part of this process. A lot of people sit around waiting on an apology from other people, and what I would say to that is, well, why? The process of forgiving somebody is about you and owning your power and really just owning your power in your life and taking control and ownership of your life, taking responsibility for your life and your emotions. So step one to forgiveness is making a commitment to yourself to do what you have to do to feel better, okay? Do what you have to do to feel better. This is really, really important, because forgiveness is really going to de-stress your life, because negative emotions have very toxic chemical release in your body. And when that chemical release in your body, starts flooding your body, it actually travels to your brain too. So it's very, very unhealthy. So you deserve to feel better, and forgiveness is really simply for you. It's for you. And if not for anyone, if you just are like, no, there's no way I could ever forgive that person. I hear that all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the old me. And, it just gets my adrenaline going, because I'm like, God, I know how much, when people say that, oh, I could never forgive this person, or I could never forgive for that. And I'm just like, that's not my burden to carry. So I just encourage people. So forgiveness is simply for you and not for anyone else but you. But like I said, if you can do it for you, how about if you have children, how about doing it for them? Do you want them to grow up being angry and unforgiving and having toxic feelings towards somebody that is wrong? Because people are going to do things. People do hurtful things. It's going to happen. So that's a part of life, and a lot of people go through a lot of hard things. So forgiveness is so important in this physical life while we're here on this earth. It does not mean you have to have reconciliation with somebody that hurt you or offended you. It doesn't mean that you have to like them or trust them again and they have to be a part of your life. But what you're after here is peace, okay? And less stress, so you can thrive in all those areas of your life that I mentioned, your business, your health, relationships. Because you will become, I promise, you will become a more productive person in every area of your life. And it won't happen overnight. This forgiveness is a journey. But it will give you so much, it will give you a much more empowering perspective on your life. It gives you the authority and the power in your life over you. That's the blessing of God, and that's the best blessing of being a believer. And whether you're a believer or not, you got to believe in something bigger than yourself.